Yes, all right. Hello, everybody. My name is Kosi. Welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. And in this video, we are going to be looking at some of the transfer news and transfer updates around Arsenal because majorly if you talk about Arsenal news, it's transfer news. I don't know why, but most of the stories around this club rotate around transfers. And of course, it has been that way for the last 10 years, ever since I was, just following. Whenever you could listen to updates around Arsenal, it's always someone is leaving or someone is coming in. Welcome back anyway. Smash like button, people. If you do like Arsenal news and you want to keep your self posted, consider subscribing to this channel. Subscribe to the channel, smash like button. That is all. You'll be able to get all the daily updates whenever I do upload. Of course, a couple of stories are making rounds around Arsenal. Ashraf Hakimi again back in the news, and I think he is becoming a subject. We shall need to do a video about him on this channel, like we always do with players that are becoming, big subjects. I'll do a video about Ashraf Hakimi. I'll also do a video about Tariq Lamptey and try to compare the two players. Who should actually Arsenal go for? Should we go for Tariq Lamptey? Should we go for Ashraf Hakimi? And that would be a very big question to you guys. Who do you want? Do you want Ashraf Hakimi, who I think is miles ahead of Tariq Lamptey? But Lamptey also has a very big future, very big talent that is really, really promising. So there's so many things you could think about before deciding. But in this one, let us just look at some of the stories making rounds around Arsenal and see what exactly is happening around our club. First and foremost, like I say, the first story is around Ashraf Hakimi, and this is according to. Let me just get this right. Okay. This is Football News 24/7. They are saying that Arsenal and Chelsea are reportedly keen on signing Ashraf Hakimi from Inter Milan in the summer transfer window. According to the Daily Telegraph, Ashraf Hakimi could be on the move in the summer transfer window, owing his owners, Signing Holdings Group, finances financial woes. Keeping an eye on the situation at Chelsea and Arsenal, who could make the move for the Moroccan international very, very soon. So that is it. The Telegraph is saying the Arsenal will actually be going for Ashraf Hakimi. A story that I do not want to downplay because it looks like it looks a little bit let's say romantic, authentic, because it's been making rounds. I think this is actually as soon as the January transfer window, Ashraf Hakimi joining Arsenal or Chelsea was actually making rounds, and now it's back again. So I don't know what to believe. Is he going to join Arsenal? Is he not going to join Arsenal? It's a big question that I think will be answered in the summer. I like him as a player. He's a very nice player, very talented. If you brought in Ashraf Hakimi, he's miles and miles ahead of Bellerin, miles and miles ahead of Cedric. He is one player that is going to instantly make an impact at Arsenal. That is if he joins. Okay, moving on. This is another story from the Express. Arsenal face intense competition from Bundesliga clubs in Wonder Kid dress, and they're saying Arsenal are also reportedly keen on Danish Wonder Kid Zidane Sademil, but will have to compete with a host of German clubs for his signature if we are actually going to get him. And they're saying that Arsenal are reportedly keen on Danish Wonder Kid Zidane Sademil, but will face a lot of competition for the youngster. A host of Bundesliga clubs are also interested and will be in the race to sign the highly rated teenager. So he is under 19. He is playing for Nordsjælland, and according to the Bild, the Gunners among those clubs chasing his signature. The Bild a very authentic source from Germany there, but of course that is one for the future. Many Arsenal fans will tell me, because I think it's a win-win situation. We get him, probably we could use him for the future, because players like Gabriel Martinelli, you see, we signed them, very, 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 very little, and now they're becoming this, the subject matter at Arsenal. Now, according to HITC, they're also saying that Arsenal could kill two birds with one stone by landing weapon, and that is the man himself, Ashraf Hakimi. The story behind this is HITC is saying, in their opinion, that Ashraf Hakimi could actually become that player who plays as a right winger, as well as a right back. And I think players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, players like players like Alfonso Davies. That is the new era of football. That's the future of football. Right, fullbacks are becoming wingers, and wingers are becoming fullbacks. So in order for you to operate in any modern system of football, you've got to have those fullbacks working. And I think that's one of the problems that is affecting clubs like Arsenal. We have players that are actually not working. You look at Cedric, you look at Hector Bellerin. They're either good at one end or not good at all. So HITC actually saying Arsenal should go for Ashraf Hakimi for the fact that he can actually get what he can get you what you want in a modern full back. They're also looking at a possibility that Arsenal could actually go for Emi Buendia in the summer. That story that was crazy in the January transfer window. And finally, Fabrizio Romano saying that it might be one for the summer. Let us actually wait and see whether things happen. But before we do that, we could actually make its summer transfer window very exciting by signing a free agent who is very exciting, deemed the next Ronaldo. And here, according to HITC, they're saying he can leave for free. Arsenal could sign new Ronaldo for nothing. Reported Arsenal target Kiao George could leave Santos for a free with his contract expiring later this year. President Andres Rueda has said in quotes reportedly by ESPN, whenever an exciting young player explodes on the scene in Brazil, it doesn't take long before he's compared to some of the greatest footballers in the country's illustrious history. So Kiao George's new Ronaldo nickname took no one by surprise, even if Santos Wonderkid grew up watching Neymar. Instead, it is 8 years since a 21-year-old Neymar swapped Santos for Barcelona in a deal worth 49 million. And while it seems only a matter of time, but George is too linking up with one of Europe's biggest clubs. Santos won't be able to console themselves with a substantial cash windfall this time around. The South American Giants are struggling to tie Joy down to a new contract, long-term deal with current contract expiring in December, much to the frustration of the club's president. So this is another new Ronaldo. Of course, we have seen one of the things we are very sure of when it comes to South America, they have the talent. They always give us the talent. They bring us the talent. The Neymars of this world. I just pray it never happens that Arsenal was so close to Neymar. That is bullshit. I'm just tired of that. But it's a good. It would be a good one. I really like. I would like Arsenal to bring in young talents. For one reason, I think we are a club that's not going to be able to compete favorably in the market. Not even 10 years to come. We shall not be able to inject the 100 millions to buy Kylian Mbappe, the 100 millions to buy Neymar. What you need to do is go down, spot for those good talent, the talented players, and then get them in for maybe 50 million or 20 or 30, wherever the case may be. Groom them into the players you want, and then probably you can make it. Now, we also have much of the transfer drama around Matteo Guendouzi, because there are also reports that Arsenal will not be retaining Matteo Guendouzi. We might actually consider selling him, and for me, it's a no-brainer. I think his interaction with Mikel Arteta in the first place showed me where his position at the club is going to be, and that makes me a little bit very, very worried about William Saliba, because I think Saliba is a very good player, very young, very promising, but if and I'll say if Mikel Arteta doesn't give him a chance, I won't blame him, because I think he's had so many things around him, but he deserves a chance. Matteo Guendouzi, whether he deserves a chance or not, I don't know, but I don't see him as as that kind of player that is good at the press. And Mikel Arteta, he's a player, he's a manager. Get your foot on the pedal, and I want to see the gas exploding. Press and press and press. Guendouzi, is he a pressing man? I'm not really sure, but maybe we can cash in on him. What do you think about Matteo Guendouzi? What do you think about Ashraf Hakimi? And exactly what do you think about Arsenal getting a new right back instead of Bellerin and Cedric? I'll be back with the match reaction today, later today. Arsenal up against Olympiacos. It's gonna be a very exciting one, I presume. But I think Arsenal should win this one. I think if I just pray God give me a good day, that everything goes well. I do my work. I get the man I want. and then everything moves on, and we win against Olympiacos. It would be a perfect day. My name is Kosi, and this is where I end it for now. For the Breaking Arsenal News show, I'll be joining you later in the day for the match reaction.